think is the most slept on track.
We both said on the way in here.
I was really sad that no one talked about that, because I thought that was like the farthest we've ever stepped out of our wheelhouse, and no one gave up.
That's a tough question too.
I have a little theory. I'm not saying that this truck is slept on, but I think it'll be culturally impactful more so than people think in like 10 years is Deathbed.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah, that makes sense, right?
Because Deathbed, it just, to the naked eye, it appears you're just like, oh, I'm edgy and I hate my life. But if you can't relate to the song Deathbed, I don't think you're a fucking Zooligan.
Right?
Because it represents that like common thread of like darkness and just like, we fucking hate society, right? So, I don't know.
Yo, I'll tell you what, Deathbed is slept on, but the video for Deathbed is fucking slept on so
Oh
hard.
my god, yeah, because you gotta click 6 fucking things to watch the video.
Yeah, you want to put a real gun in a video? Nope, shut down, restricted.
But no, everybody else's video is just like
choppers and shit. Nothing.
If we put one fucking Hogan's Alley fucking revolver in a video and you gotta click 9 different things to watch it.
I'm so proud of that fucking video though. We worked on that shit so hard, built that shit in the back of the church, the set there. We built all that shit from top to bottom, set, dressed it, everything.
Yeah,
Super proud
that
of
literally existed in the back of the church, all of that shit. Remember, Kyle?
And like the scene where he's getting fucking hooked by the chain or whatever, that's all shot in reverse. And then you reverse it and it looks like, you know
Shout out to Sam Raimi for that.
Fuck yeah.
Don't give up your
Big
secrets.
shit. Genius.
So, yeah.
So is this the 3.0?
Yes, absolutely. We're from the city.
you gotta warm up to him, you know? I'm real apprehensive
They're
when we
not
switch.
fucking
I'm like,
weird
oh,
looking.
I don't know if I like it. It's growing on me, literally.
Like, how did you decide that design? Because like, I love the Joker smile.
It's
Stitches on top. Like, it's
Typically-
so expressive.
Typically, like I'll hit up 8 Legs did the 2.0. I was like, draw me up 6 different forever faces, like your ideas or whatever. And I took them and I cut little pieces out of them and like Frankensteined them together. And that's how I made the 2.0. This, Jacob drew as well, did the same thing. We kind of tweaked a few things and took a couple spots out.
Jacob's very talented.
Yeah, it's Jacob. The 2.1 is done by J-Mus Morbid Gore, I believe. I did the same thing with that. I'm like, draw me up like 6 different ones. So there's a bunch we never even made.
That's really
I don't know why I'm talking to him. That was your
Fats,
question. He's just really big and imposing.
Mama? Mama?
Are you hitting the road for any tours?
You getting ready for any tours?
Great question.
Oh yeah,
We are
they're
tormented for sure.
You better believe it. When Gods of Evil Rise drops, we're probably coming to your town.
You know that's what it's called, right? The Michael Clark record?
Please do.
It's called Gods of Evil Rise. Oh, by the way,
Oh, you didn't know, now you know.
we've been saying and shit. Gods of Evil Rise.
That's what
It has to be this
mentioned.
year, though. We're getting really out of shape. We got to get back on the road.
Speak for yourself.
I was speaking for Lee.
Fuck you, man. I'm in the shape of my life. This literally is the shape of what my life represents.
You are the amazing shape, my friend.
Yes, yes.
I dare you guys to touch his fucking stomach, though. It's unreal. It's so hard.
Got that rock fat.
It's so hard.
You got that working man.
Hard
That's that
body,
working
bro.
man
You
fat.
think that's fat underneath there,
It's
huh?
a solid layer of chalupa fortified. Yes.
It's like a hard shell belly for sure.
It's a
not
giant
soft shell.
crunch wrap supreme. That's why I could never take my shirt off in front of you people ever.
Oh, I saw it one time and I'll never.
Oh my God. I want to say this, honestly. This motherfucker is like a brother.
Stop it, you're scaring me, bro.
These are my brothers, but one night, I'm going to tell you a story about how Joe Black hurt my feelings for real. Okay, we were playing the last gathering that we were at. And,
It's the last gathering for us, whatever.
Yep, it'll be the last gathering for you, boy. All right. Anyways, we were playing the gathering, and it was sweltering, fucking spaghetti western orange Breaking Bad hot outside.
That sounds
And I'm like, oh my God, this is it. I gotta be vulnerable for once in my life.
We were in the tent. Remember they had the big ass
Yeah, they had a
fan?
little
We're
tent
like,
for
oh,
us.
this feels great.
Yeah, we're like, shit, yeah, we're in this fucking tent by ourselves. We just fucking played the gathering and they were real receptive. It was great. Tons of people. So I'm like, oh fuck, man, I gotta take my shirt off. Hit it with the. And I'm like, I gotta do this quick. I gotta do this quick. And all of a sudden, I hear this witch's cackle from the other side. Right? This guy goes, you look like Basket Case. And I knew exactly what he meant. And if you guys know what I'm talking about, then you know what he means too. And that shit was like Sephiroth's sword just going through my chest. I was like, kill, kill, kill.
Bro, let me reiterate something. I didn't really
It hurt
mention
my
this.
feelings. I was like, I just screamed out.
I didn't really mention this, but at the time I wanted to say it, but it all happened so fast I couldn't get this part out. The light, there's like a light above him and it was hitting him. It was like reflecting off his sweaty, fucking huge ass shoulders, right? He looked like a fucking UFO made out of flesh.
I was a Langolier.
Yeah.
Just like a giant flesh-colored Pac-Man eating everything.
But
They got cheese cubes here.
it was one of the worst upper bodies I've ever seen.
And now you know.
Needless to say, he doesn't take his shirt off anymore.
That's why muggles will never see what
It was
was underneath
it's really
my
strange.
cloak.
One last thing, he has like really nice boobs for shoulders. Like for real.
Nippleless boobs. Which
the
is also
shoulder
my
bars.
actor, my actor pseudonym I go under.
What's up, bro?
To kind of go back to like videos, I mean, some of the ones that you've done are just iconic, like that Axe Family. Are there any songs that you would have liked to do videos for that you didn't get a chance to, or that you could revisit and do that you would?
Yeah, I think Belial would be dope, for sure.
Man, you want to know what I really want to fucking do? Is a full-length Necro 2 movie. And that wouldn't be so dope. We just do a full-length visual Necro, like a huge music video. That'd be
Rituals
good.
of Rock needs a music video.
That would be a dope
fucking
one.
bad.
That's a
Black and
great
white,
one.
man, like old school, like Night of the Living Dead style, black and white, like just moving forward all the time would be so dope.
I feel like Zooligans would be a dope video, too.
Oh, we're literally on the set right now.
This would be the best place to film that music video. Just a concert and us throwing water balloons filled with stuff on you
It's
guys.
us dressed like giant ticks chasing you guys through the field. We're gonna get you.
Since you mentioned Necro, doing Necro 3 anytime?
Oh.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
actually, we already have the plot. Everything's ironed out for it.
And this will conclude the saga of the Necronomicon.
Oh, that band's real bloody and fucking cool.
No more weed records after that, though.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. We're
Goodbye.
done. Closing up shop.
Weed songs for days though, no more weed records.
But definitely Necro 3's happening for sure.
Yeah, our list of puns is getting smaller.
It's the end.
Sugar?
Hold on, we're going here. Hold on, Sturgis.
Where are you gonna go on tour? What town?
Cincinnati.
Going to a Bengals game.
We're going to Mars.
Mars Cheese Castle in Wisconsin.
Elon's gonna take us.
We'll probably go everywhere but Florida.
That's usually how it goes.
But not because we don't want to go to Florida. Heck, I love Busch Gardens just as
I
much
love
as the next
Florida.
guy. But it just seems like there's nobody buying shows down there. So if one of you guys want to move down there and start the underground down there in Tampa or some shit, I'll be there. But
Hit us up.
we're probably going everywhere but there in California.
We'll be going to California.
California's straight.
It's because they smother and kill and eat their young there. It's only adults there. There's no children. So Sugar, you're lucky you live in Ohio. Or right now. Minnesota? Well, they have the same
what he meant
laws
to
as
say.
Ohio. Because it's M-O-P, M-N-O-P, yeah, whatever.
Zipper?
You guys could collab with anybody from Psychopathic, who would it be?
ICP.
Hold on a second.
Jump steady.
Hold on.
Old 187.
Half Benjamin. No.
Yeah, ICP.
I mean,
for sure.
obviously.
That's on my bucket list. It's gonna happen.
If I could build a time machine and go back, coerced into.
Questions? Anyone? Is that it?
Got another one.
Y'all look hungry. Let me help you out.
What?
That's not a question.
That was a statement.
Should have said, "Are you hungry?"
That's a true statement. Throw me a cigarette up.
Thank you, my friend.
Feed Joe cigarettes. He's
S'mores,
hungry for
Lucky Charms.
cigarettes.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's
Smoke
up.
out that window.
Laura,
Okay, so nice catch. The video shoot next month. What should we wear? Wrestling stuff?
I'm not trying to look at the boobs, but I can't.
Tell me about the video. So I know.
she's asking about the wrestling music video shoot.
They're
that's
there.
coming up.
They're like right in my.
What should she wear to the music video shoot?
What, like, themes? I want to know.
What
You
should
wanna
they
know
Should we
wear?
wear like
What should
LOE
they wear?
stuff or like wrestling
That's a
stuff?
damn good
or, like-
shirt right there to
Okay.
wear. You know what I'm saying? Because
Anything long live evil, Xul, super famous,
anything that's in the
Jared Savage,
silvers.
Did you?
stuff like that.
Yeah, whatever. You can wear whatever you'd like.
Jared Savage t-shirt.
Yeah,
Right now, that's why I'm asking.
yeah, the guy in the back. You're right. Give it up for Jared.
He's
Savage,
telling them
man.
right now.
One of my favorite things to do to people was like, look, there's a wrestler, and he represents us out there in the independent world. They're like, gee whiz, that's cool.
What's
I love
fucking
him for
crazy
that.
though?
I love him for that.
Jared Savage's ass is as hard as his stomach.
It is.
Swear to fucking God.
But it's not as dimpled though. My shit's like kind of like a biodome, biosphere kind of bubble. His is like
He's got an ant farm built in.
his is like that R that Billy Madison wrote on the trombone.
Like a bitch.
What's up, bro?
Naruto.
This isn't a question. I just think it's really cool that you're making everybody watch Jared work before they get the music video. Like that shows people who are there for him.
Sure. And you might even see us in the ring at one point. I'm not saying anything. You might. I'm
You
just
don't
saying.
expect no moonsaults or nothing, but.
I could see Bill with a moonsault. You guys.
Yeah. There might be a blackout and something happens.
Wait,
you know?
He does a mean Frankensteiner.
Wait till you see my drop kick. You ain't ready for the drop
You
kick.
never seen that until your drop kick, right? Right up.
Anything else?
I'm
You
a
remember
cross
back in the day, our
That's-
friends used to do backyard wrestling.
Hold on.
And someone was holding a fucking trash can, and Joe's spot was to run up and drop kick the trash can, bro. He did it.
I
He
missed.
missed by this far. And dude sold it still, right? Oh, shit was fun as
My
fuck.
hat flew off and I had like mountain man, caveman hair and shit. It was bad.
Chum chum?
I retired that day from wrestling.
I was gonna say, why aren't we talking about last night?
Why aren't we talking about
Because-
this?
Why aren't we? What? You're supposed to talk about it.
Killed it. I just want to throw it out there. I fucking
Thank you.
can't wait. I love the concept of the record and everything.
Fuck yeah, thank you, bro.
The cool thing about the concept of the record is like, we can keep making records under that same name, and we're crazy, right? So we could do a rock record one day. What the fuck? We could do a country record because we're crazy.
Right now.
I'll hold you to that.
You never know, for real. I'm serious.
That better
We're in
happen.
the studio like reggae would be dope today, right?
I was like, damn, Jelly Roll's so big now. We should make a country record.
Bill's already got the mullet.
Yeah. I'll get an FTR haircut. We'll go to Nashville. We'll go to a karaoke bar, and a guy will be like, hey, Hank Williams' Ghost. You know that sound you're looking for? Listen to this.
I see you back there. What's up, bro?
Shit.
Do you guys have kids and like what do they think about?
They hate us.
Joe did have kids, but he forgot where he buried them.
Yeah, we all have actually one kid.
Let me touch on this.
We all
real
have a
quick.
daughter.
I don't know why I said. I was looking at the lyrics earlier and it says friends. I don't know why I said kid when I was recording. It was I used to have friends but forgot where I buried them. But for some reason I said kids when I was recording it. I don't fucking
You
know.
better do good in school, huh? You little shit.
I was paying a lot of child support when I wrote that verse.
Yeah, but I will say this, we don't really talk about this, but since we're amongst our friends and family, obviously we're all three very dedicated fathers, and that's why we push so hard to do this shit, because we're just trying to feed our families, man. That's about the gist of it. We do the same dad shit. I call him up, I'm like, what's up, bro? He's like, going to rehearsal. Well, going to the...
Oh my god, rehearsals are fucking hard.
I will say that
3 hours long. I'm like, get me out of here, this is hell.
Dude, being like, you raise your kids and, you have to do all this dad shit. All the dads in here, you guys know what the fuck I'm talking about. But it's like nothing's worse than being like the fat horrorcore guy in the waiting room of a ballet classroom. Because you're just like staring at your phone like, if I look at anybody, they're calling the fucking cops.
It's hard to go to your kids' school functions when you're a fucking grown-up school shooter.
The one that got away.
Like, oh my God, that's Joseph Black.
So what do you do for a living?
Yo, funny little story real quick. I wrote, God damn, I got in a lot of trouble when I went to school in 8th grade. I had a bad habit of writing like song lyrics in my notebook, and I wrote down murder, 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 Jamie's verse, but I took out sending somebody to heaven with my teacher's name. I put in Miss Sanders to heaven, and she got it somehow, like I left it in there, and then I just happened to wear a trench coat, too. So yeah,
Black timing.
I got yerked out of public school and booted into Christian school. So I'm like, yeah, it was wild. I got in a lot of trouble. Like FBI was involved in everything. Like, oh shit. It was crazy.
Yo, tell them about the pink teddy bear sweatshirt.
All right. Okay, let me start this by saying I wasn't born with the chemicals that like make you give a fuck. I just wasn't born with them. So I could do cool stuff like go to school barefoot and in booty shorts and shit just to do it, you know?
Eat spiders.
Yeah, I had this really cool spandex that I used to wear to school and a teddy bear sweater, right? And I wore it as like a fuck you to everybody because there was always like, why are you wearing all those ICP shirts? Like, the kid, don't you have any other shirts? So I was like, I do actually. A teddy bear sweater and spandex. So I started wearing it to school, and the first time they sent me home for bulging. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That David Bowie labyrinth did.
I go home, then I come back with no shoes or socks on, same spandex. I was like, fucking, I'm crazy. But it backfired, and everybody loved me, and it turned me into a legend. And like when I left the school, I got kicked out a little while after that for taking a shit in the teacher's lounge trash can. It was going to be a joke, but my homie snitched on me, and they caught me while I was doing it. I'm over the bucket or the trash can, and my teacher's like screaming and freaking out, but I gotta finish. You know what I'm saying? So I became legendary. I was famous way before this rap shit. I'll tell you that. So yeah, but when I left, everybody was really cool. I got along with my teachers. I had great teachers. They were fantastic. And when I left, they actually like put my teddy bear sweaters. I left it in my locker in the trophy case at school. So yeah,
There you go.
Shit.
So the next time you guys go to Portsmouth High School, keep an eye out for that teddy bear sweater.
Shout out to PHS though.
What's up, bro?